Hello, welcome to Lit Bricks. My name is Mike, and today we will be lighting up Baker Street. This is Sherlock Holmes' apartment, house. I guess it's a house. Either way, we're going to light this up today. We're going to be doing it DIY style. I have a few Light My Bricks light components left over, so I can actually light this up. Actually, it's about what I have left, so I'll have to buy some more. Either way, this set's pretty cool. It does open up. It is a book, but it's also a street front. And there's all kinds of cool things like this secret door here. Pretty cool. And it shouldn't be too hard to light up because both these sides come off and there's lots of places to hide wires and dock. So let's get into it. Okay, so the plan is just to light up basically the outside lights here. So the two in the front and the two in the front here. And I'm probably going to put a light inside this little guy here. So there's the lights at the bookstore. Here's his actual apartment, and I just knocked the handle off. That's awesome. Pretty cool. Got his coat in there. Old Sherlock. Here he is with Watson, doing stuff, looking for things. But yeah, pretty cool little set. I like these little book nooks. I like the Lord of the Rings one too, but I gotta light that one up as well. So, but let's figure out how we're gonna do this. Okay, so here's the first light. There's no way for me to actually put this light inside of there facing down or up because you have to slide it through the top hole, and then this pole up here slides through the top hole of this clear piece, so the light has to actually go down with the black pole that goes into the clear piece, so you can't really do anything other than that. So otherwise I would put the light flat, either the bottom or the top, so you just can't see the light, but it's fine. I don't really care if you can see the light or not. So I've taken up the side panel and this piece up here, and I'm going to put the light on and then run the wire through the back, and we'll put the dock back here somewhere because I have to make sure I can connect both of these 30s that are in the front, these 30 centimeter lights, all the way to one dock, unfortunately. So, but I should be able to figure that out. But there's one light done, and then we'll do the other side. Okay, and there's the ribbon cable underneath the piece I put back on, and then we'll stick this back on, and you won't even see this at all. Couldn't do this with the old lights. I know I've said that a million times, but you really couldn't. I just got to find a good spot for this dock back here because I want to make sure I can still open and close this thing. I might be able to reach one of these lights fully to the other side, so we'll figure that out. Let's do the other side though. All right, so I figured I'm going to put the dock in the back of the set, which is fine. Makes it a lot easier. I tried to put it on the inside, but this wire's not long enough to reach. So I turned these two around. These hold the side of this book on, but since there's some at the bottom and one at the top still, I think it's going to be fine. So I'm just going to stick the dock right here. And that should work out perfectly fine. All right, now my other favorite way to light up ceilings is to use these. And I used one in here, so there's a warm white 30 in here now. This still can spin. Chances are I'm not going to be doing that though, so it doesn't really matter. I just kind of bundled the cord up in here and stuck it underneath the dock. I lifted this piece up to put the ribbon cable from the front light underneath, so that's underneath here now. And then I'm just going to kind of stick everything in here. And now this side is done, so I can button this up and start working on the other side. I haven't figured out yet how I kind of want to run this cleanly, so I might actually put it through the wall up here and then run it to here. But I got to put these other two lights in first, so let's do that. All right, got a light in here now, and all I did was separate this with some tweezers, and since these ribbon cables are so awesomely thin, I could slide it right through, and that is going to work perfect. I just got to do it to the other side now. But yeah, there's one. Awesome, let's do the other one. All right, got the other light in, looks pretty good. I just popped out this piece here and ran everything behind it so we can plug it into this. Now the back of this set's going to be a little messy just because all I have is 30 centimeter lights, and that's going to be, I might use one of those little doodads maybe back here to hold these wires, we'll see. But I do have a converter dock, luckily, which, yes, I will need. And I do have spot left for one light, so maybe I'm going to look at this after I turn it on and see what I think. Okay, so I did find a spot for one more light, and it's going to be shining down ceiling kind of light to the top floor of Sherlock's apartment. There are some things in here you can see through the window, so I figured I would light that up. So this is how I'm doing that, and it's going to go back on there, and then this is just going to run. If I can put that on with that stud there, I might need to move that stud. Either way, it's going to go in there. Sometimes when you're doing this, you feel like a genius. So once I realized that I could keep the book closed, I stretched all these wires back into here because this is going to be behind this. You're never going to see any of this crap. So this is all nice back here now. It's all neat and tidy. And yeah, looks a lot better than it did 10 seconds ago. So that's all done. Lights in. I'm going to put the panel on, check it out, see what it looks like, and I will show you guys what it looks like. That didn't make any sense. All right, so she's all done now. Let's see what it looks like. Huh, look at that. Not bad for 6 lights, and I've literally been down here for maybe 20 minutes. So I decided to light this up here so you can see into his apartment. All kinds of little goodies going on. It's pretty cool. The bookstore has a little light in it. And just the front lights. So I'm probably never going to have this displayed like this. It's probably going to be closed most of the time, I would say. If not, either way, it looks good like this. So like I said, not bad for 6 lights and one dock. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Look at that. Awesome. So I'm just going to stick it up where it goes now in its little spot and see what it looks like. So there wasn't anything lit up there, so this ought to help out a little bit, and maybe that's why I should open it up. But I don't think it's going to fit if I do, so either way, let's get it up there. Okay, here's old Baker Street, old Ole by himself on this single shelf. So, like I said, Willy Wonka lights will be here soon, so that'll be lit up soon. I gotta get lights for this guy. But yeah, it looks pretty good, I gotta say. Just something, little something. I like it. Not bad at all. I wouldn't mind displaying that open, honestly, and if I have some room somewhere, I'd probably do that. I probably will do that. But yeah, not too bad. I know what you're thinking. You're like, Mike, why are you making videos 2 days in a row? It's a miracle. I know. I know. Well, if you enjoyed this little video, give it a like. That'd be great. Subscribe. I would appreciate it. And yeah, maybe I'll do some more scrounging. I don't think I have any more docks, though, for the 2.0 stuff, so I can't light anything else up with that. I do, however, still have a few 1.0 things and other assorted goodies that I could probably light something up with, and I don't know. We'll see. I'll look into it. Either way, Willy Wonka should be next, and I'm looking forward to that. So until next time, folks, have a great day.